Yeah, let's go. Yeah, it's so true. And let's go on to our next negative.
Yeah, let's talk about Brett.
The fucking UK team has had to pull out from Rampage. Gutted to announce it. If I'm honest, I did know last week, and I just like to our listeners. I said to Davey before, let's not talk about it because I wanted Brendan to do the announcement or whatever. But poor Bren went back into hospital. He's in for 7 days. It's pretty. I don't know if you saw much of it or.
I saw some of the footage you posted on the gram, dude. Yeah, and like. I think anything like that's scary, man. That's touch. I'm not saying it's touch and go, but it is. You hear it on horror stories about that stuff, right?
Like,
so it must have been scary.
Yeah, I am bummed about Rampage, but not as much really because it was actually quite horrible. Like infections are something I would have used to be like, no, it's nothing, whatever. I never used to clean out cuts and stuff, but with a cut that deep down to his femur, it could have gone really, really wrong. So. Yeah, stoked he's all good, and he's in for 7 days. With a pump in his leg, an open wound, pumping gunk out of his leg. It's like that's not good.
The human body, dude. It's a remarkable thing, isn't it? When I mean, think his body's producing that stuff, or however that works to try and heal itself or destroy itself. I don't know, but fuck, it's
what the fuck. No, 100 years ago, that's it. Leg off.
Yeah, you'd be done.
Yeah,
he'd done.
You
Game
think
over.
how many do you reckon?
Game over.
How many bloody times in your life would it have been game over for you? If it wasn't for medicine, like you'd be like I think there must be so many. You would have had just every single little scaphoid break or whatever would have just fucked up. Could have got infected. It's just awful, isn't it?
It is, mate. It's it makes you think sometimes. That's for sure. It does make you think. Fucking hell. But yeah, I feel sorry for Bren, dude. That sucks. I mean, obviously it's a shame he's had to pull out, but also for you, I mean, it's however many days in the desert you don't have to dig. So
there you go.
Is that a bit of a positive there somewhere? Like,
do you know what, dude? I'm actually, I literally couldn't care less. It's always a good trip, but it's not like I really care. I'm gutted because people really enjoy watching our stupid. Without sounding like I sound like a complete bellend there, but people do really like.
It's great content, dude, and it's good
they
for
like
you
it.
to be
They
out
like
there.
the in-betweeners out in Rampage, and I think it's always a fun trip.
Not to hijack what you're saying there, but looking at it that way from being on a huge platform, showing what you guys do. I mean, there's no bigger platform in the year, really, is there, than going out there, you Deeks and Bren, and like you say, everyone's expecting you to be there. You've got a bit of it's not like you're the newbies anymore. You've already got you've got a history there, and people are expected to see it, and it sucks that Bren's not out there doing it. So
absolutely,
fingers crossed he can get back and do one more. I think that would be the dream, but
hopefully so. We'll fingers crossed. But either way, whatever. I think even after Lenzerheide, it was quite a big ask, really. For the dude to go out there. Like, it's not like even if you cancel the riding bit, it's still a big ask. It's still like 10 days of digging, isn't it? It's not like nothing. So
in the desert with dust around and previously cut and
and you just got to walk all the way up, down, up, down, up, down. So
it sounds horrendous. It really does.
Yeah, it sounds like the worst possible thing you can do with a laceration in your quad down to your femur, really, doesn't it?
It does.
Not far off.
It does.
So yeah,
I think we should do more on the run up to Rampage. Talk about it and stuff. But already it's like so sick seeing Brag out there.
Yeah,
I'm
isn't
hyped
it?
for that.
Very
I'm hyped
exciting
for it,
indeed. Yeah.
Really excited to see that. I know Reed Boggs just got the call up, so that'll be super cool.
Yeah, that's rad.
I think it's going to be a good one this year. Reed has just pulled out, I think.
Yeah, who's going instead? Janon.
Yes, Tommy G's got the entry instead, so that's cool.
That's really cool. Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, we should definitely do more on the run up to it because it is it's a highlight, that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, it is good.
Shame we're not closer, dude. We could have done a companion thing and sat and watched it with some beers and
totally. Yeah, so
recorded something. But
when is it? It's on the 15th finals, so that is not this Friday. That is next Friday.
Okay.
So
is it right? It's a Friday. So how many days digging do they get? Is it 4?
Fuck no. It's
especially with it being a new site, you think there'd be
9
more.
with a mandatory dig day, mandatory rest day. Yeah. It's full fucking 10 days of.
Oh right.
I mean, you
so
still
dig
on finals
pretty soon then.
Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was. Yeah, of course it's not 4 days. That's ridiculous. Of course it's not. It's
no, mate. Honestly, I'm I don't want to. I know a lot of people be listening, just like, oh yeah, whatever, it's hard work, but it is a lot, dude. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not a small undertaking. I know the runs never really look like that much work, even, do they? But it's like boring shit that you don't think about that takes all that time, and you've got no machines, you've got no. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've swung a shovel around quite a lot in my life, and it is a lot. The only thing I can liken it to is like maybe a basement conversion in London when your boss is on a tight schedule and you've only got 10 days to dig out a basement, except in sweltering heat. I don't know. It is just like site work. And I've done a lot of site work, so it's 6 o'clock starts and then 9 o'clock finishes. So it's horrible.
Yeah, it's labouring.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, there's nothing fancy. You do a little bit of shaping at the end, but it's not.
It's labouring knowing that a few million people are going to watch you work at the end of it.
Yeah. Like it doesn't just get by if you're just like a shaper kind of guy. Like there's a lot of just like manual shit labour.
Yeah. I speaking of that, I just watched what you spoke about last week, Brog. Again, talk about Brog's edit
Wicked.
about
Yeah.
his X Games Real MTV thing. It's so sick watching how hard those guys
That's
work.
good, isn't it?
Like, holy.
Yeah, they grow.
I love how like they're just in the dirt, it's raining, it's cold, and they're just like moving trees, and it's
so cool.
I feel like that is most of the journey to them is building that stuff. It's not like they're in a bike park or anything, dude. They're just in some woods near his house somewhere, like
that's
just
the cool
making every feature.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about those, because you don't dig like a nutter at home in that same way. Like, that's why I liken it to building site work, because it's not like when you dig trails. Obviously, we all dig hard and we all have calluses, but it's not the same as like Rampage. And same goes for that Real MTB, really, because they had that like fixture and that time limit to produce all of this stuff, and they just work like crazy people. Well impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, really impressive watching that. I think anyone who's not seen it, for sure, go check out that edit.
Yeah,
and
that is
I also watched in the week, this isn't my watching, by the way, but I did see, because we spoke about Imagination, Tyler Berman's.
Yeah.
There's another edit out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, Team Fried.
Okay.
Jason Anderson's thing.
I'm writing that down.
So they did an edit from there too, and it's, I dare say it's better than the Red Bull one in a weird kind of way. Yeah, it's just a bit more, I don't know, you just see more of the hits and stuff, and it's just a bit more like behind the scenes and stuff, and to me